What's going on? Live time. What is happening, everybody? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. A spontaneous one here, but feeling so good after just getting off of Robert Hollis' Tribe class. What an incredible call. So I'm going to present to you some hot tip value, something that I just got for myself that I'm going to present to you. So what's happening, friends? What is happening to my new friends? Replay viewers. Hashtag replay. How are you? Tina! Jumping in here. So let's go forward to what I just learned, and I'm going to present some value to you. Delivering with your heart. Delivering with your heart. Are you delivering with your mind, or are you delivering from your heart? Because I'm going to tell you what the difference is, because I think you could tell me what the difference is, because if you haven't progressed from the beginning of this year, or you haven't progressed with something that you want to do, it's obviously because you're in here too much. You're thinking way too much about it. Because then when you start thinking way too much, you don't go nowhere. Dimitri, what's happening? Yeah, final live. Tina, catching it live. I love it. I got to do something more spontaneous now. Amy! Oh, Amy, love you. Awesome. So going forward, if you're not making any efforts in doing things, it's probably because you're not really delivering from an area where you're getting true emotion out of it. You're not coming from an area that you're actually able to push forward and do certain things because you're thinking too much. Because when you're thinking a lot and you're constantly in your own head, you don't really progress anywhere. You start bringing up, you start thinking, you start thinking, you start thinking. You don't go nowhere. You start thinking about what will happen if I do it. You know, you start thinking about what is everybody else going to think if I don't start doing it. Joe Bogdani, what's up, bro? You start thinking about what is it going to be that, you know, if I don't end up doing this, like, what is Bobby and Gene going to think? Think. Do. Come from your heart, deliver. Because when you're able to deliver, you get fired up, man. You're able to run through walls when you actually find something that pulls your heartstrings. So when you come from a place of emotion and you're actually tied into something, it's your core, it's something that excites you, and you're able to actually feel real good about it, you're able to actually be more believable. You're able to actually do something without having to think about it. You're able to actually be on a level that is beyond anybody else's level, because most people that aren't going forward with things is because they're stuck in here and they're constantly in an area of thinking. So how can we go from an area of delivering with our heart instead of trying to deliver with our mind? Because obviously our mind is not delivering because we're stuck, we're trapped in there. The mind's a beautiful thing, but it also can be so harsh on us because we get stuck in an area where we just cannot progress. We can't go forward because maybe we haven't found what pulls our heartstrings. You know, most people know how to pull our heartstrings, whether it's your spouse, your kids. You know, when you're able to actually do something from emotion to motion, it's because they've actually tugged at something within you. So what can we do to actually go from a spot where we're not thinking so much and we're going to emotion? One thing is thinking about what will make you feel amazing. What would it be like to know that you can retire early? What would it be like to know that you can provide for your family without having to worry about someone else providing for them? What would it feel like if you didn't have to worry about anything ever again? What would it feel like? You just keep thinking about what it would feel like, and then your emotions come out of your chest. And then you really know what amps you up. You really know what would it feel like to have your dream home or to actually have a new car next year? What would it feel like to lose those extra pounds and look really good for the summer? What would it feel like? And then the second thing is, why are you doing what you're doing? Because when you're actually able to realize why you're doing what you're doing, then you're actually able to have a big why. And it gives you your purpose, it gives you your emotion, and you're able to do the things that you were thinking about before. Thinking becomes secondary. So I hope you got some value out of this. Drop a 1 if you did. Appreciate every single one of you that stayed on with me and watched this. And you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Take care.